Today's Flag Day. It's also World Blood Donor Day. This is a day set aside to celebrate the people who chose to donate their blood.
Yeah, nearly half of the people in our country know somebody who's been helped by a blood transfusion. But according to the Red Cross, only a third of the people here in the U.S. donate blood.
And they want to get those numbers up because blood shortages really not uncommon in the U.S., especially in these months in the summer. This is a crucial time for blood donations because it's a time when there are more accidents and there aren't as many people here. They're off on vacation, so they're not donating.
Yeah, race fans know that there's an IndyCar driver who knows the reality of blood loss all too well. Remember James Hinchcliffe? He crashed at IMS 3 years ago. This morning, he appeared on Megyn Kelly Today, and he talked about that crash.
I don't remember any of it. And so one of the biggest blessings in the whole thing was I was very concussed in the accident. It was a big hit. And, 220 miles an hour into a concrete wall will do that. And so I tried very hard from the minute I woke up to not associate any of the pain or the rehab or any of that stuff with my car or with racing, with anything. I just sort of disassociated. So I watched that, and it's like watching somebody else go through it.
When Hinchcliffe hit the wall, there was a piece of suspension, which is basically a steel tube that punctured one of his arteries, and that's why he lost so much blood. In fact, he lost blood all the way to the hospital, the 4 miles from the track to Methodist, and in the operating room, still losing blood the whole time.
Yeah, you told Megyn Kelly this morning his body only holds 11 units of blood, and the doctors over at IU Health Methodist gave him 22 units.
The 22 strangers that donated, I've never met them, never will, but they literally saved my life. And I hate, and it happens so often, but I hate the fact it took something like this for me to understand the real problem of blood shortage. And immediately it kind of became my new mission.
That's why he has started the Hinchcliffe 100 Blood Drive. We took you there back in May when he held that drive the week before the 500.
And now he's expanding. He wants to take this blood drive all across the country. He plans to hold 2 more at the Speedway in Iowa, and he's hoping to get one day a mobile unit at every single IndyCar race.
Now, if you'd like to give blood, the Indiana Blood Center will be back on Monument Circle tomorrow taking donations in honor of World Blood Donor Day.
We caught up with them while they were down there today with their mobile unit.
We are in need. So it is very important for everybody that is eligible to donate. If you're not sure, just come to the bus and ask us, and we'll let you know if you're eligible to donate. But the need is there.
The blood drive tomorrow is expected to be a lot bigger than the one today. If you'd like to participate, it gets started at 11 in the morning. And instead of strawberry shortcake like they had today, they're going to be handing out free Papa John's pizza.
And if you'd like to donate blood, we've placed links to the Indiana Blood Center and the Red Cross with these stories on WTHR.com. I've done a lot of these blood donor stories over my career, but it only became real to me 14 months ago when I had my own internal bleeding incident where I almost died. That night, I needed 4 units of blood to save my life. So I'm not only thankful for the 4 people who donated blood, but for all the people who continue to donate blood because they save lives. They saved my life. And I really encourage you to give blood as well.
Yeah, I really do believe the recipients and the patients are the best advocates for the need and the call, especially if you are O negative. Go out because O negative, the universal donor, and there's always a need for that.